Now, modeling cast shadows and reflections. These are techniques that were developed by artists many centuries ago, even before the invention of perspective, as a way of giving the impressions of volume and space. So the most elementary thing is this. A cube seen from the bottom. If you want to give the impression that the light is coming from in back on the left side, then you shade the far side and it starts taking on a more three-dimensional quality. If you want to make the light look like it's coming more from above than from the side, then you make the bottom darker. And of course you can reverse that. So here's a cylinder. And the same thing applies, except that there's no bend, there's a curve. So what you do is you have a gradated darkening from one side to the other, and it starts looking like it has some volume. And then if you want it to appear hollow, well, first of all, you do a little edge here, so it looks like it has some substance. And then you darken it on this side, and you get volume in that way. So that's modeling. Now cast shadows are something else. It's a cube. Now if I do this underneath it, the cube lifts up in the air. There's a separation between the thing that's casting the shadow and the shadow itself. And the left to right relationship between the shadow and the object gives a sense of the direction the light is coming from. Now if I want to put that back down on the ground, I put the shadow here, and again the light is coming from the back. If the light is coming from the front, then the cast shadow would be in back. And if it was directly in front, of course, you wouldn't see the shadow. So the shadow has to be coming from one side or another in order to be seen. So that's cast shadows. You can cast a shadow from one shape onto another. So the shadow could be a shadow that indicates a horizontality, and then a verticality. So this is one shadow which shifts its edge. And that brings the light down. Now, reflection. I do that and give this the quality of being on the surface, not a real thing, and that's a reflection of the cube. Let's say it's on a shiny table. No, let's say it's on a wavy surface, not a smooth surface. Let's say that's similar to the way it would be on water. Same with this one. So there's a combination of a smooth cast shadow on a flat plane and some on water, but that's a little contradictory, which is fine, because contradictions are the heart and soul of art. There's another kind of reflection, and that is there's a figure, and there's a mirror behind the figure. Then in the reflection, you see not the front of the figure, obviously, but the back of the figure. So that would be true if there's an actual mirror, but it also would be true, though it's subtler, if there was a shiny object back here, let's say a humongous size vase. The reflection of the figure will still be on the vase, but then let's say there's a window out here, so you can put in the reflection, and the reflection is going to follow the form of either the front or the back surface of the object that it's on. So that gives you the possibility of including information in your painting or drawing. That is not actually in the figure. So those are drawing ways of dealing with those three qualities of modeling, cast shadows, and reflection.